give me...
But don't worry.
Also has faults.
Stay. Just about wetting your whistle.
And all-round pleasant folks.
Exactly.
And information confuses me for a member of staff.
I'd probably break his nose. Good.
Why does this company have so few lodgings?
It has plenty of spare beds.
We can bunk with 10 other people, and pay none of them as stipulated. Brothel, pleasure house, den of decadent delights. Just want somewhere warm and safe.
And all-round pleasant folks.
Confuses me for a member.
Don't you two have rocks for brains? How about the flop house? It has plenty of spare beds. I am not going...
Bunk with 10 other people, and pay none of them as stipulated. Then that's anything. The librarian with her wavering on all fours and... Watch! I know you have.
I don't mind.
Which means we're getting a real...
Teresa's caress isn't just
Teresa's
about
caress
wetting your whistle.
also has...
Dancing, dinner, drinks.
Staying in a brothel.
Listen, it's got private rooms, music, and all-round pleasant folks. From what I understand.
And if the
Drow.
I probably...
why does one person have so few watches?
Yeah. You haven't even got inside yet.
How about... I'm not going inside.
Brothel,
We can
Pleasure
find
house?
a ton of a people.
den of decadent delight.
Better off sleeping in the gutter than that. I just want somewhere warm and safe.
Varian does this thing with her whip. Are you on a foot?
I won't let anything happen.
Such a prude.
Don't worry. Everyone is...
Hear me out.
Wetting your whistle.
Stay.
Listen, it's got private... Doesn't make any sense.
It will when you've met the Drow. They're twins.
Oh, Father, give me strength.
Why does one person
Yeah.
have so few
You haven't even got
watches?
inside yet.
I'm not going inside. It has plenty of space.
We can bunk with 10 other people, and none of them has sticky.
I'm here.
They boy's just nervous, but don't worry.
I don't mind.
Dancing, dinner.
Teresa's caress also has...
We are not staying in a brothel.
and all-round pleasant folks.
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff,
I'd probably break his neck.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
Wouldn't that be exquisite? But no. I'm afraid the tadpole is still there. But I did shut out your other visitor for a while, so we can enjoy some privacy. The Illithid can't hear us. I brought you here because I'm true to my word, and I can make all of this tadpole business go away. Which means you and your lovely friends can remain blessedly free of tentacles. Let us speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far, but no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though. In a manner of speaking. But it's the one inside the prison that you need, not the Illithid, the Gith. I can give you the means to break him free. The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now. Isn't it just? And it's even more convenient that you can give me exactly what I want in return. power. You free Orpheus, and in doing so save the city, the Sword Coast, perhaps the whole world, and your own precious skin, too. And you give me the crown that dominates the Elder Brain.
Handing that crown to this devil will be like feeding gunpowder to a lava worm. Agree to nothing.
Power. Ancient and full of wonder. I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Cassus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting, and Cassus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Cassus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me. The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited. Ever watching for more than 1,000 years for a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play. Yes, it does. Especially when I see what a bloody mess they've made of their whole scheme. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Carsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the Hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
How short-sighted. Much better to put it into the right hands. Hands that will ensure it is removed from this world. And it's the only way you can ensure that you remain part of this world. I won't stop you. But time is running out. So, don't stay away for long. If you see reason, I'll be here, waiting. Right up to the moment the world ends.
Also has flaws.
We must claim the crown of Carsus for ourselves, before anyone else does.
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts. Raphael. Well, thank you for your honesty. Of course, I should have known the devil would come sniffing. The stench of impending chaos is irresistible to them. And what did he want with you? How interesting. No doubt he impressed upon you the need to do so. And what did he want in return for this knowledge? Giving a devil what he wants sounds like a brilliant idea. Tell me, you turned him down. Good. I am glad. But be careful. The devil is like a cockroach. No matter what you do to it, it will always come back. I doubt this will be the last time you are approached. I trust that you will continue to remember who is really on your side. Without my protection, you cannot defeat the Elder Brain. You cannot even get close to it, no matter what the devil whispers in your ear.
Brotho? Pure ecstasy.
Shh. Emily?
Good. Let them see you taking charge of your pleasurable destiny.
There's food shortages. Rationing. We can't leave anything to chance.
But don't worry. Everyone at Charesse is correct.
Make it all better. 15. We're warm and safe.
You are safe, my love.
already. Which means we're getting a real...
It will when you've met the drow.
Give me strength.
Listen up, folks. I got a job needs doing.
Hear me out. Teresa's caress also has rules.
We are not...
Neat coin.
None of them has sticky
Let's
fingers.
talk.
Better off sleeping in the gutter than that den of iniquity. I just want somewhere warm and safe.
I've got
You
work.
are safe, my love.
Teresa's caress isn't just
I'm
about
here.
wetting your
I
whistle.
won't let
Dancing, dinner,
Hey! You paid Raphael. Damn, Hoots! That new batch burns stronger than a pit fiend's fist.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Take it however you want. But I'll be having my usual from now on. Oi! You must have slipped by me earlier. Raphael's very disappointed you turned him down. Ah, I forget we've never met. I've had my eyes and ears on you so long we feel like old friends. Carilla is my name. I'm Raphael's assistant, shall we say. He's gutted, you know. Had such high hopes for you. You won't come out of this alive without him. The boss might be a devil, but he'll treat you more honestly than anyone else in the city. Plenty. But right now, I have one job. You. I'm talking to you openly. Mortal to mortal. And I'm begging you to sign the contract. If the brain wins, the Illithid Empire returns and worlds you've never even dreamed of will die. Raphael can stop it. He wants to. And he knows how. You're the key. You always have been. I won't pretend he's an altruist, but he's looked at the balance sheet. No world, no souls. And it's hard to get leverage on an Illithid. They make terrible clients. I doubt it. But even if you do, you won't survive the fight. I'd reconsider if I were you.
Staying.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
Amicus animalis.
pangs of warrior caste. Come to pay your respects to the real lady of the house, I see. What a clever creature you are. It's your lucky day. I am receiving compliments at this time, and you are most welcome to make an offering. You are quite correct. I consider them one of my finest features. The unwashed rabble who frequent this establishment have much to learn from your deference, and I must suffer their foibles alone. But they do say a burden shared is a burden halved. Can't you hear from here? They're talking about the new top cat in the criminal underbelly. Go and listen for yourself. As for them personally, one never washes and instead douses himself with rose oil, while the other can't hold his drink. The Drow, two of our most popular courtesans. A night with them seems to be rather life-changing, if you can afford it. Of course, they are siblings, but judging from the throngs of clients they draw, most of the city is as disgusting as they are. That's rather a broad topic. We get all sorts here. But there is one frequent visitor whose very presence offends me. He dresses fabulously, but stinks of the hells. Something infernal, to be sure. Abhorrent.
Boy, insisting on playing his...
No one back home will ever believe this.
Don't take it off later. I want to give it a good rumple. This might end up being the first day in years I end with my hand alone.
A drow or a drink, sweeting. There is no thirst I cannot quench. Twins, yes. Hands of such skill they could turn stone to silk. Your body could suffer no knot they can't untangle. They're through the curtain to the right. You'll need coin and stamina in abundance to enjoy their services, but the gold will be as well spent as you are. Murdered! Ye gods, the poor thing! Oh, by the mother of cats, I pray she didn't suffer. I'll miss that face. Else, the regulars will miss her more. They swarmed her like honeybees at the hive. Oh. Losing Fionn slashed a big hole in my coin purse. I should get to replacing her. Sweeting, this is Baldur's Gate. I've seen more murders than a butcher's right eye. There'll be time for tears. Cruel as it is, I must turn my mind to business, or, more precisely, the lack of it.
You have the key to my heart in that.
I put it on especially for you. You keep scaring your regulars off.
Don't take it off later. I want to give it a good rumple.
The pangs of warrior cast often over Madame Amira nowadays. Do you think
think we've done something.
We are not in trouble, sister. Keep one another safe. When the music stops, you and I... A new face? Looking for another chapter of dirty lore for your biography?
You have but to ask, and we can grant you a moment of pleasure. Don't be shy.
I used to work as a courtesan back home, and my sister as an artisanal masseuse. But men are treated like dogs by the Underdark's matriarchs, so we fled.
We found surfacers craved the body of a drow like a drug. Life is easy in our line of work. Life is prosperous. I'm much happier kissing the many lips of the surface than running a shop.
I'd have to restrain myself far more than any play bindings do if I worked in another field. This is a place where I can be myself boundlessly. There are so many who come to me speaking of a fixation that no one else has ever been able to share with them, and never will again. A once-in-a-lifetime moment of passion. Every day. What could be better? Don't you want to try it? Trust me, you don't want to miss my signature Mesobaranzan love trick. We are twins.
Our bodies will haunt your dreams. In that case, we will require two of you. And indeed, I suggest it, because I have never seen a creature as fair as this pale bow beside you.
What a world. I never dreamed I'd be on the paying end in a brothel. But our leader here has made the dire mistake of failing to sleep with me so far, and it's a mistake I have been aching to correct.
Charming.
There must be a sprinkling shower of gold first. Coin.
Let's go. This is thrilling.
Set your worries at ease.
Haven't even got inside yet. I am not going inside.
scant few customers today. This might end up being the first day in years I end with my hand alone.
You keep scaring your regulars off, Swan.
Smith was paying me to use the clamping device.
This is safe to take. You're absolutely sure?
Let's go to Calm's office. She has the most fabulous send-off. Actually, perfect for a show.
Invented the steel watch.
In a word, you told me the armor was a bargain.
Yes, but they were Cortex, which makes him the inventor.
How about we settle on the Olympians and Cortex
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day. Ah, yes, the Orphans Fund. You can pay me directly. I'll make sure to pass your gold to the orphans. I'll see that the orphans put your donation to good use. Go on now. Entry granted. Lower the gates! Special permission!
Trust me.
How about we settle on the Olympians and Cortex?
Imagine seeing your watch at home for the first time.
Let's have a rummage.
Being arrested for theft. If you have a defense, make it now.
actually Gortash invented the steel watch?
No, he merely offered patronage. One means built the steel watch.
Yes, but they were which makes him the inventor. How about we settle?
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day. Special occasion. Worms Rock is closed. Invited guests only. Valeria? Well, I'm not messing about with a murder inquiry for damn sure. Straight ahead across the bridge. A blind ogre couldn't miss it.
Keep your distance, darling. The softest touch.
I can't waste any more time. Bring it quiet. Move with care.
Halt! We do not know how you gained entry, but your trespass shall not be punished. Lord Gortash has been expecting you.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last. I am Lord Enver Gortash. You are the prison bearer, slayer of the dread General Ketheric Thorm. I welcome you to Baldur's Gate, my city. It already is. Granted, there are a few formalities to complete, but, well, why don't you come and see? Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
Gortash. We shouldn't have any more trouble from the guards.
The house before the fire started.
Are they going to arrest us?
Is expected.
What they thought?
Please make your way to the
Calm
audience
down,
chamber.
dear. It won't happen, I swear.
Better. I almost believed you this time.
He wasn't even hurt.
That's why nothing's gonna happen to us. We'll tell them what happened, and we'll be home in no
Lord
time.
Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Hells! Not this again!
Oh, the gods, truly this...
Rain is resisting its orders. Without all three stones to control it, it would soon start acting on its own will.
If it isn't little Will's chums. I hope he hasn't been too much trouble. Heard about his father. The Dead Three's puppet. A travesty, really. He's upstairs in Worms Rock, ordaining Gortash as Archduke. A splendid shindig, I hear. Perfect for crashing. Go on up. We'll talk after. And bring the pup along, if you can. I'd hate for him to miss the fun.
Ravengard is a charlatan, like every last patriarch of this
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber. Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
It's shaking.
Oh, what are you doing in here?
You notice the gnome slip a lockpick into his pocket.
You're not a fist. Go on, get out, or I'll wake the others. I'm no thief. I was going to pay it back. Eventually. I needed the gold. I'm getting out of here. Taking a ferry down the coast to get me home. Those bloody crooks at the docks are charging triple, though. Danger money. It's a joke. You haven't heard? An army is coming. They're saying it's unstoppable. My wife said we have to stand and fight, and I can't. I won't. I'm not made for this. I'm not a soldier. I only joined for the uniform and a warm bed. They're better off without me. I'm scared. All I want is to go home.
Expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Go on up. Pay Gortash a visit. A fate to remember, I guarantee.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way. Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber. Is expecting you.
It must be.
Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Someone there?
Bit of caution never hurt. All right, time to skulk about.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber. Lord Gortash is expecting Gortash is expecting you.
Elgereld would still be stuck in
Please
the
make
hell
your
if it
way
weren't for
to
him.
the audience
Have you
chamber.
seen the tea things at the thing?
Is expecting you. Please make your way to the
And
audience
tell me
chamber.
what you were doing in the house.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience
Broke
chamber.
down the door because it sounded like somebody was in trouble inside.
The house was on fire. We were rescuing people.
I spoke to a witness who says you entered the house before the fire started.
Say that! Oh, break their bloody legs!
My friend...
Are they going to arrest us? What if they throw us in state?
How delicious. Let's crack it open.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Watch your back. Simple.
No one stopped me yet.
Don't touch me.
Never a dull moment.
Well, hello.
All right. What now?
You're too late. It's over. The Steel Watch happened. I came seeking allies to our cause. Watchers spotted me, dragged me to Alder Ravenguard's husk, empty as a stare. A tadpole's puppet. Nothing more. He's spoken accusations. Apostasy, conspiracy, sedition. I'll be executed in 5 dawns. When the people need a miracle, you cannot wait for the gods to answer. Alder's words. I'd almost forgotten. No more sulking. I know what to do. Unlock my cell. Escort me out of Worm's Rock. I'll seek out my connections. When the city streets shatter, you'll want their blades. Hurry.
I want to have a word.
What do you want? I don't need to escape. I've got food, water, privacy, and I mean to keep it that way.
Don't be daft. You probably left him at Shares's caress after a slug of hoots laid his douche.
Might be right. What's self? The world goes all fuzzy.
What now? Crooked touch.
This guard caught you picking a lock. Perhaps you'd like to try...
Still alive, so that's progress.
Keep focused. We can talk once I'm free.
What to do? Ready and willing. Keep a blade close. Leave no trace. Simple. Don't mind me.
Keep focused. We can talk once I'm...
Salutations.
Invisibility. Looking ahead.
Let's move.
This is far enough. The way should be clear. I can't thank you enough for getting me out of that damned prison. And for giving me courage when I'd all but run out. When the flames roared loudest, you pulled me to safety. Most would have let me burn. I won't forget it. I will travel to the upper city, find what allies I can. You won't fight the coming battle alone. As long as the city stands, I will stand with it. This is my promise.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Careful, I bite. Oh, for a skeleton key.
One with the weave.
Let's get going.
Let's rehearse this one more time. Pretend I'm a fist and tell me what you were doing in the house.
Well, your fishiness, we broke down the door because it sounded like somebody was in trouble inside.
The house was on fire. We were rescued.
I spoke to a witness who says you entered the house.
Are they going to arrest us? What if they throw us in jail?
Calm down, dear.
My friend
It
means
won't
to say
happen,
that the
I
witnesses
swear.
took a mistake.
I can't
Lord Gortash is expecting
He
you.
wasn't even hurt.
Please
I
make
almost
your way
believed you
to
this
the
time.
audience
That's
chamber.
why nothing's gonna happen to us. We'll tell them what happened, and we'll be home in no time.
You've been saying that for ages. Who's the...
Let's rehearse this
What are you
one
waiting
more
for?
time. Pretend I'm a fist.
I
and
don't
tell me
know,
what you
dear.
were doing in the house.
I don't
Lord
know.
Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber. Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the... Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Out by their own city. Your precious
Lord
hero
Gortash is
liberated them
expecting
from one
you.
hell only to trap them in
Please
another.
make your way to the... Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Are the gods truly this petty?
It's not right about those steel watchers. I'm telling you.
Nah, they're harmless. Except if you're a criminal, of course.